welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be a long-awaited story time because I promised you guys I was going to do story time videos a long time ago, but we're doing a story time today, and this is going to be the story time about when I got my nipples pierced and all about my nipples and how I got them pierced and how I, if you're planning on getting your nipples pierced and you're kind of scared, I would totally recommend watching this video because I am a baby and I got mine pierced and obviously I'm still alive. Or if you just guys want to hear the story about how I got them pierced and like what went on, then keep on watching. Okay, so I am 19 and I got them pierced on my 19th birthday, and my friend who I went to get them pierced with, her name is Savannah, and she got them pierced on her 18th birthday, so I'm a year older than her. And she is a little badass. She's just like, okay, one day I feel like getting another tattoo today. She has a ton of tattoos. Her ears all pierced up. Like, she's like, I had this piercing, but that was it. And my ear holes, obviously. But I have no tattoos. I'm planning on getting a tattoo next week, so I'll keep you guys in check with that. But she's like, not scared. Like, she's like a daredevil, and I was like, okay, so I can get my nipples pierced too, like this is not gonna be a big deal, like, okay, word. So she goes to the same place to get all her tattoos and her piercings done, and she turned 18 the next day, so she wasn't technically legal to get a tattoo or a piercing, so we were just planning on going. I feel like it was like a Monday that we got them actually done, but we were planning on going on Tuesday to get them done. So that day we were riding around shopping, doing our thing, and she was like, well, since I know him, I feel like he's going to let me get them pierced today, so let's just go in there and see if we can get them done today. And I'm like, no, like, no, I have to have a little bit of time to prepare myself and prepare my nipples because this shit is gonna hurt. But her being a little daredevil, peer pressure, she talked me into it. So I was like, okay, so my sister drove us. My sister's 16, and so she of course couldn't get her nipples pierced, but she wants them done. So we go to the place, and he was like, yeah girl, tomorrow you're legal, we'll just do them today, no big deal. So I start freaking out. Not only is this guy about to have to touch my nipples, I'm about to have a needle get stuck through my freaking nipple. So I was like literally about to poop my pants. So we fill out the little paperwork. If you guys have ever had piercings or tattoos, you have to fill out this little sheet, and I'm shaking. I can barely breathe. Savannah's just like, oh wow, come on, let's go. Okay, so pay. And once you pay, it's it. Like, you got to get them done. You're not going to get your money back. So he takes us back in this room, and me, Savannah, and Sarah, my sister, go back there, and we literally had to like take our shirt and our bra off in front of this man. So it was just like, cool dude. He just said tattoo for my mom, like, cool dude, but like I'm very self-conscious, so like it was really weird. So Savannah goes first, so she takes her little shirt off and takes her bra off, and he has to literally like, this is your areola and this cannon is going to be your nipple. This person has a very big nipple. So like he has to take a little blue pen and mark on both sides of like the side of the nipple, and so that's what he's doing. So we have to like, she had to stand there in front of him. He like marked it, and then he's like, okay, sit down. So he sits her down, and then if you get any piercing, they have to use this clamp. And I have gone with another one of my friends to get her nipples pierced, so I've already watched it twice get it done, and then I was about to watch it a third time with my friend Savannah. So he clamps it, and then he shoves it there, and I'm like holding her hand, and she was like, oh, no big deal, it didn't hurt. Then it started bleeding. I was like, oh my god, Savannah, you're bleeding. So I kind of freaked her out myself. Like, and then he did the other one, and she was like, oh, Katie, you're good. And I was like, no, I know her. She's just saying that so I don't freak out and pussy out. Like, I know that shit just hurts. So then it was my turn. And she's fine. He puts little band-aids on her little, we both got tiny titties. Puts little band-aids on her nipples. She's good to go. So then it was my turn, and when I get nervous, I have anxiety very bad. If you guys want a video on that and how I cope with my anxiety and all that kind of stuff, I will do that. But I have anxiety so terribly bad. So every time I have an anxiety attack or I'm about to have an anxiety attack, my chest and my neck breaks out in hives, like red splotches, like bad. So my sister's like, oh my gosh, Katie, you're breaking out, and that freaked me out even more. So I was like, so he's like, okay, it's your turn. So I was like, take my shirt off, take my bra off, hand my bra to my sister, my shirt to my sister, and I'm like, I love you, bra, I love you, shirt, I want to put you back on right now. So I'm standing here with just my Tempos on, or little Tempos or little shorts, in front of this man, and he dots my titties, and he's like, okay, sit down. Well, the first time he dotted them, it didn't dot right because I was shaking so bad. Like, I was literally shaking. So, like, he wanted to be even, so he had to redo them. So, he was having to touch my nipple even more. So, I was like, what the fuck? So, then I have to sit down. So, I'm sitting down in a chair like this. And he clamps it. And I start freaking the crap out. So he clamps my nipple, and I'm holding my sister's hand, like I'm literally squeezing the crap out of my sister's hand. She's like, it's okay, Katie, it's okay, Katie, it's okay, Katie. And he shoves a nipple through it. And it was the worst pain I have ever felt in my life. I love my nipple rings to death, and I love my piercing, but I don't think I would ever be able to go through that pain again, like knowing how bad it hurt. So I was like, I start not breathing. Like, I was not breathing. I was like, hold on, you're gonna have to give me a second. Like, I can't breathe. Like, I need a minute to cope with what just happened. So he was like, okay, but he already had my nipple clamped. So I'm sitting back. This one's bleeding. I'm freaking out. I'm breaked out in hives. I can't freaking breathe. I'm about to pass out. And he just, I told him to wait. I'm really glad that he didn't wait though, because I probably wouldn't have got the other one done. So I'm like, okay, hold on, wait a second. And he shoved that needle through my nipple. And I was like, the second one hurt so much worse. Like, it was awful. And I was like, and I had to like take a minute to breathe. I was like, he's like, you good, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. So then I stand up, and he puts little band-aids on my nipples, and we walk out, and I walk out that tattoo place feeling like a bad bitch. Like, I was like, yes, I just got my nipples pierced, turn up. So we go to my house, and I was like, my mom didn't think I was gonna do it. My mom has her nipples pierced too, TMI, but so. And I go home, and I'm like, oh, Mama, look, and we had band-aids over it. I mean, she's like, you didn't get it done, you just put band-aid. I was like, what a bet. So I take the band-aid off, and my nipple is still like gushing blood. So I was like, but it finally stopped, and it did not hurt at all after I got it pierced. Like, it was just the initial pain, and I have not had any more problems with them since then. I got it done in September. It's December, and I love them. My friend still loves hers. It is like my favorite thing, because like I forget that I have them. Then I'm like, oh yeah, my nipples are pierced. Like, that's so cool. The night that I got them done, like, I would just, if you're thinking about getting your nipples pierced, wear a sports bra when you when you go to get them pierced, because like a sports bra is tighter, and I don't have a bra on right now, TMI, but the pressure, like, because the sports bra is like tighter, like it's gonna help it, and it's gonna feel better if you have something that's tighter. And that night I slept on my stomach, because I'm a stomach sleeper, and it did not hurt at all. Woke up, they felt great. Of course they were a little sore, but not really sore, like, you know, you just needed to clean them, like, and you can use that H2 Ocean spray or just like saltwater spray. I really don't fucking know. But yes, I can quickly tell you about this piercing. This piercing is my industrial bar. I get peer pressured into doing things because I think I'm a little badass, and my friends would be like, well, Katie, if you can do this, you can get a piercing. So I was like, okay, fine. So I got this one first, like I told y'all. And this one, my mom went, like, it was like spring break of this year, and my mom wouldn't let me go to the beach with, like, since everyone's out at the beach. I was like, yeah, I want to go to the beach. My mom was like, no, you're not going to the beach. So I was like, okay, word. So I went to the place, and I literally was like, I want that pierced. Like, I just like looked at the chart. I had not read, I didn't research anything. Like, when I got my nipples pierced, I researched that shit. This, like, I was just like, okay, I'll take that. That looks cool. This one did not hurt at all, but literally, it's already been infected twice because it gets wrapped around in your hair and things tug on it. This piercing is hard to keep. It's still not healed yet. Like, I've had it for almost a year and it's still not healed. Sometimes when I sleep on it, it hurts. And it, like, made this ear bigger. So, I still like it though because when I put my hair up I think it looks pretty, but yeah. And now I have my belly pierced, and I don't really know if I'm gonna get any more piercings. I kind of want my second hole pierced. I never wear earrings to begin with, like just this. But a tattoo is next on my list. So I hope you guys enjoyed the how I got my nipples pierced story. And if you guys have any other story time videos you want to hear, let me know, because I have a lot of stories. I literally do some crazy ass stuff. Did not mean to cuss. I really do some crazy stuff. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.